growth continues in Panama's middle and lower end residential real estate market. There is still signs of growth in all sectors of the real estate market in Panama City, enjoying a 5% GDP growth in the first quarter of 2017. This growth has been driven partly by government infrastructure plans and recovery in the logistics industry. However, tourism has taken a hit, and Panama intends to try to lure the tourists back by the end of the year. Whilst all of the real estate market is showing recovery, most of the growth, some 65%, is within the lower end properties, which is properties below $120,000. These sales seeing pre-construction at around $1,300 per month, as opposed to the higher end $600,000 plus, are selling around 50 properties a month. This is, however, an increase of 29% over the same quarter in 2016. The properties in this range attract affluent Panamanian families and the return of buyers from the neighboring countries such as Mexico and Colombia. The most popular areas are districts such as Santa Maria, Costa de Este, and Pedasi. According to an article in the New York Times, luxury 6-bed beach houses could cost easily $4.5 million in certain areas. And this is partly because some of these are becoming popular holiday destinations with beautiful beaches and offering many water sports. Retirees like these areas as they are close to a number of nature reserves. Some even choose to work in their retirement by running businesses based around these beautiful areas. Adding to this is the fact that new hotels have been built coastal side, attracting tourists. House prices vary depending on the area, of course, and one can buy a property inland for less than $200,000, while, for instance, in the Pedasi Beach area, you are looking to buy at no less than $800,000. So who exactly are the buyers? The buyers are typically multinationals. For instance, Latin America, USA, and Canada are heading up the investors in Panama, as there are no restrictions as to who can buy there. In fact, unlike some other countries, the government offers various incentives to encourage buyers. However, they need the funds to be able to, as to find a mortgage in Panama is certainly not easy. You will need residency, and the mortgage rates are not favorable. If you have the funds, you can purchase through a company or as an individual. And of course, using an agent is always recommended. A purchase can take between 1 to 3 months on average to complete. If you're looking to purchase property in Panama with the view of renting it out, there are higher taxes to consider, but your returns would be good. You would expect to realize between 5 to 7%, which is reasonable return. Obviously, tourist rentals will return much more. As with any property, you have to ensure that the property is not encumbered and all the conditions are clear to you, the buyer. Also, any offers of tax exemptions that are offered by the government are in place before parting any money. Once purchase has completed, the deeds are recorded at the public registry office. To find out more about UK and overseas property investments, visit our website. It's www.fjpinvestment.co.uk.